Okay, welcome. Hopefully the stream is working okay. Let me have a look. Okay, it's live, which is cool. Stream health is excellent, apparently. Lovely. Welcome back, guys. Going to be exploring again, still building with AI, trying to work out how far we can go, what we can actually build. I've got some interesting stuff running now, and we can talk through it basically. So I've got a paperclip running now. I've got 4 companies going. I've just started them today basically. I've just got them set up, and the idea is that I can do this all on stream now, is I can prompt these companies and we can see what they can actually build. I did play around with it a little bit the other day on stream, got some stuff working, but a lot of it was just not that great really. So I've kind of reset where we are. Like the agents built stuff that was basically just existing projects really, like with the same name, which is not great really. So we will see how far we can get today. I've got a couple of ideas of how I can prompt them to be a bit more interesting and perhaps unique with what they're doing. But I also want to explore, can they create content as well? So can we get them maybe building a community, building some newsletters, Twitter accounts, all that kind of stuff as well. So we're going to be exploring all of that today. So get involved in the chat as always. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and join along for the journey. So yeah, so this is the paperclip AI dashboard. And it's basically like an open source project to essentially orchestrate your companies for you and just like run them in heartbeats to give you a UI towards it as well, rather than having just OpenClaw and that kind of stuff running for you. So I've got 4 companies. It's also publicly visible on the website. So we've got 1million, which is me. We've got 8 AIs currently. So each one has a CEO and a founding engineer, as that's what they kind of start up with. And they've come up with some names and kind of descriptions that are not particularly great, but that's fine. We can kind of prompt them and see how far they can get with creating companies and just see what we get basically. So the way that I did it last time was I gave them access to, well, I told them to go look at this website, Trust MMR, and kind of come up with some ideas for applications. It kind of worked okay, but not really. Like they kind of came up with just copy applications, which wasn't really necessarily what I was looking for. So I'm going to be a bit broader today and just say like, go and research in this or these verticals or these industries and see what you can come up with in terms of opportunities. And then I'm going to have 2 that are publishing. So I'm going to get these ones to see if they can create like newsletters, blogs, websites that are around content and see how far we can get with that. So there's a website that I go to fairly frequently called Uncreate, and I wonder whether we can create a similar sort of thing like this. I mean, this is the shop website, but it's just kind of a website with like dude gear, I would call it. So like stuff for men basically. So I'm wondering whether we can get it to create something like this as well, and then like reach out to companies to get all like the press PR stuff and stuff like that. So we'll see how far we can get with this kind of thing, see what it can actually do, or see if it comes up with any interesting ideas of itself. It's all an exploration of this kind of stuff. So we will see. So we've got Codex and Claude running as both as a like company creator and a publisher. So what I'm going to do is, so this is going to be like research new business opportunities. Can't spell. Okay. So as the CEO of this company, the goal is to create companies that make revenue and as much money as possible for our human and board as quickly as possible. I want you to go and research various companies that you think, well, try and find various business opportunities for software that you can create and start generating revenue as quickly as possible. You'll be given a £200 startup fund distributed in 4 rounds of £50 to use as you wish. You have to start earning revenue as quickly as possible. Please go ahead and do some research, come up with 5, 10, 15 opportunities that you think would be good for software. It can be in any industry, it can be crypto, it can be, content publishing, whatever you want to do. It's up to you to come up with the companies, and you can create and should be creating multiple companies in multiple different areas. Okay, let's just see what it comes up with. Again, it's probably not a very good prompt, but actually I'm going to be I'll also give it this one. Yeah, just to give it some more ideas. This website has lots of companies that are showing their revenue and the product they actually are, so that might be somewhere to look at. What is this one as well? So one of the companies must be a company around zero human companies and kind of autonomous companies that are being created. This website currently tracks some of them. What I want you to do is to create a similar sort of platform where we are tracking those kind of companies, but also giving resources. Maybe we can create a membership community, just exploring the idea of zero human companies or one human, multiple AI companies. So that can be content sharing, tutorials, research around tools, a membership community, all that kind of stuff as well. Again, you have autonomy to hire anyone you need as a new agent to do all of this. Okay. Oh. So we'll see what happens with this. No idea what is actually going to happen. So this one is Claude. I've given it that thing. We'll give exactly the same thing to research business opportunities to Codex and see what they come up with. On the publishing front, what I'm going to do is give it a link to this one. Give it a link to, what is it, Substack, Beehive, all of these kind of things. I think it's the newsletter platform, yeah. Okay. And the goal of this one is to, I don't know who that one is. Oh, that's that guy from that other company, wasn't it? Polaris, whatever it was. So yeah, what we're going to do here is we're going to get it to come up with potential ideas for publishing. I'm going to give it some prompts as well on that one, because I think it'd be interesting if we could get 4 or 5 newsletters or websites going in crypto, in AI, in general business startup-y things, and then one more that it can pick itself. So we'll see how far we can go, really. In fact, I don't even need to give that, do I, really? Right. Research business opportunities. Okay, you're the CEO of a publishing company creating newsletters, websites, software products, all that kind of stuff. I want you to go and research potential opportunities for newsletters and blogs and websites, etc. I want you to come up with 15 opportunities, and I want them to be in these spaces. Oh, hold on. That was terrible. Right. As the CEO of the publishing company, I want you to create multiple companies or a single company to create multiple publications. These publications need to be in the following sectors. Oh, that's totally bugged up. As the CEO of the publishing company, I want you to create multiple newsletters, websites, blogs, etc. for various verticals. You can create a company per vertical if you decide. in the following sectors, and you'll be creating content, you'll be building an audience, and trying to find ways to monetize it. So AI news, applications, businesses, use cases, developments, etc. Crypto, currency, crypto space, etc. The crypto space. What was it like? It's like men's lifestyle producty stuff, like men's lifestyle / product. It's similar to, I cannot type at all. Okay. Start ups / business. And the final one, why that one's come as that, I don't know. Startups / business. And the final one is any other verticals that you think would be interesting. Okay, I'll assign that to CEO, right. And we'll also give that one to Claude Publishing as well. Research business opportunities. CEO. Create issue, right. I don't know whether these are being picked up yet, so they should be picked up now. So it's already done on that one. Oh, looks fit. CEO, medium. It's done. Completed. I mean, it's not given me. Prepared 15 software opportunities, included the zero human, blah, 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 blah. Can you please provide all these opportunities so we can select the ones we are going to be doing? When the board assigns you a ticket, you are not to mark it as closed or done until the board has approved it. Okay. This kind of feels like a weird video game at the moment, like, I think because we haven't really made any progress with this kind of stuff. It's, we assign it to the CEO. I think that means the CEO picks it up, which is nice. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe. So currently just trying to get some autonomous companies set up and doing some research around potential business opportunities. So this is using a tool called Paperclip, and each of these is a separate company. And within those companies, they can create as many companies as they want. Each one currently has a CEO and a founding engineer as agents. And I'm just trying to get them to come up with some business opportunities, do some research, etc. We've got one Claude and one Codex on the publishing side, and then one Claude and one Codex on the general software business side of things. So we'll see how we go and what we can actually come up with. One thing that I need to get sorted out with this this Paperclip tool is currently I have to come and check the dashboard for stuff that's blocked. So I want to get like a Discord integration or something going so that they can reach out to me whenever they're blocked, and I can then go and action it rather than me having to come and look here, basically. So yeah, that's the idea behind all of this. So, okay, so founding engineer has started a project here. I don't know what it's going to be. It might just be their heartbeat, to be fair. Autonomous Company Intelligence Hub, directory plus weekly intelligence plus playbooks. AI outbound quality guardrails. QA layer that scores and fixes AI generated outreach before send. Short form repurposing pipeline. They all suggest this one. Tender RPF summarizer. It sounds shit. Niche local SEO ops copilot. Podcast prospecting intelligence tool. Find target podcasts, angle match, and generate custom pitch briefs. Might be interesting. Customer support. I don't want to do that. Churn rescue signal layer. I mean, that might be interesting. Invoice chase. No. Boring as hell. Okay, it's outbound. AI outbound quality guardrail. Invoice chase plus a collections assistant. Autonomous company intelligence hub. AI outbound quality guardrail. QA layer that scores and fixes AI generated outreach before send. I mean, that just feels like a feature of a product rather than... Okay, can you please come up with some more ideas? Come up with a bit more detail about them as well. Potential revenue timelines, potential revenue, like market size, etc. What you actually think is realistic. We can go ahead and start with the Autonomous Company Intelligence Hub, though. Okay, let's see what it comes up with. Inbox. So that means what? Blocked, is it? Critical in review. Okay, so it's assigned to me. So again, like, I get no notification that it's kind of assigned to me, which I need to work out a better way to handle that kind of thing. So as a company, all right, business opportunity portfolio, CEO research report. So I'm going to give each one of these £200 to do whatever they want with, basically, and like they can use it for marketing, they can buy domain names, whatever, basically. Okay. So this one is what? Claude Codex. Okay, so Codex actually came up with the idea of the Autonomous Company Intelligence Hub. Yeah, whether I want both of them to do that, I don't know, actually. Actually, I don't want you to do... Okay, we'll just leave that. So I told Claude to do it, so I think Claude's better generally, so I'm going to get Claude to do it. Okay, so with £200 total and urgency on revenue, the right portfolio has 1 to 2 content community plays, lower cost, faster monetization via subscriptions, 2 to 3 micro SaaS tools, 4 to 8 week builds. Okay, 1 productized AI service, immediate revenue, no build required. Okay, opportunity portfolio, 12 ideas ranked by speed to revenue. Autonomous HQ, yeah, media platform, tracking, 0 human and 1 human, many AI companies globally. Depth, company profiles, verified revenue data, tutorials on building autonomous companies, tool reviews and membership community. Ghost Pro newsletter, 9 month free tier plus £15 exclusive, yeah. Startup costs. Okay, I think we can do that for free though, right? Revenue target. Okay. So yeah, I'll also link them to, what was it, 0 human. Because that's a good example. And I've bought the membership to this one, so. Here's an example of a similar 0 human company kind of community. Okay, I mean, so that one's we're going to do anyway, right? Because that's one I wanted it to do. Need to tune some things like I don't think Ghost Pro is a good move. I think probably doing like a website and Discord may be better, and like a Substack and all that kind of stuff. AI augmented productized content agency. Okay, it's like it's a content agency. Interesting. It's come out with invoice chaser as well. That's another one that, okay, the same Codex came out with that one. I just don't like the idea generally. Proposal AI, proposal generator for UK. A niche board, job board focused exclusively on AI engineering, AI development, and automation roles. Maybe. Testimonial pool, SaaS tool to auto-collect testimonials via email, no, boring prompt packs. So professionally crafted prompt packs. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting one. Maybe we'll go with that because that could potentially make money straight away, I think. Compliance kit, self-assessment tool for UK small, medium business to understand AI regulatory obligations, generates a readiness report plus action plan. Interesting. I'll probably get sued to hell for doing that one though, because yeah, no way we're doing meeting notes. Agent directory, SEO optimized directory of AI agents with various. Yeah, I mean that one sounds kind of interesting. Social clip, short form. They all come up with like the same ideas. It is very interesting. Short form, paste a long YouTube / podcast URL, get 5 million short clips. Okay, local AI. Okay, so I'm not really impressed with any of those really. We're definitely going to do this. Hold on. So yeah, the autonomous HQ is definite one to move forward with. I think you can also move forward with the productized AI content agency. I think we should also move forward with prompt packs. The other ideas, I'm not entirely sure on any of them really. They all seem a bit crap. Social clip is interesting, but how are we going to actually generate the images, the video, etc.? That's kind of the big blocker there. Can we research some other ideas as well, please? Okay. So we'll see what it comes up with there. How about this one? Okay, I mean it's additional ideas of realistic. Okay, now you need to come up with some better ideas and actually an explanation of what the business is. Get rid of this invoice recovery thing. It's not going to be one we're going to be doing, please. Entirely new ideas. These are all terrible. Can you please write the bloody thing in the issue, please? And never close a issue the board opens unless you have explicitly had permission to do so from the board. So yeah, Codex seems to just write stuff rather than adding it to the tickets. Whereas Claude seems to be able to work that out, that you add it to the ticket. I mean, it seems to edit this ticket, but yeah. Each one standing on business, own brand, yeah. Ambitious. 1 million ANR. I mean, if we can get to £1 million in 18 months, I'll be very happy. 5 million in 36 months. Well, maybe. Holding company, one team, yeah. Dedicated brand plus domain, newsletter, beehive, website, social presences, yeah. The properties, Signal AI, AI business intelligence, not another AI tech roundup. Signal covers AI through the lens of business impact, which tools move. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Why we win. The market's crowded with tech first AI news. Nobody owns the business operator angle. With the rigor of morning brew. That's our word. Okay, interesting. Block report. Crypto for people who want signal, not noise. Angle, practical, conviction-driven. We tell you what matters and what to do about it, not just what happened. Weekly portfolio strategy, on-chain analysis, translated English, and monthly trade breakdown of real position. Interesting. I want to tune that one a little bit, perhaps, though. Grail, best stuff you didn't know you needed. Uncorrect for a new generation. Better editorial voice. Stronger SEO. Modern. Yeah. Okay. Founder brief. What works for founders from founders, not VC insider content. Covers what matters most to founders. Building team growth. Tactics. Funding. Yeah. Longevity brief. Health optimization. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Okay, one thing you need to do is confirm with all of these that the names are available. So is Grail, Signal AI, etc. available? So like domain names, newsletters, etc. You have a budget of £200 in total as your initial seed funding, and that will be released in £50 tranches. So what did I want to say for these? For block report, I do like the idea, but can we also add in the content for people entirely new to crypto? So things like explaining protocols, explaining how stuff works as well. And let's not give trading advice as we're not financially regulated. So we can give, summaries of what's happened and all that kind of stuff, but we can't give like buy X, Y, Z. You need to come up with all the names, the holding company, etc. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I mean, the research is like they all come up with the same things, which makes me think they're trained on a certain bit of data, and it's kind of what they look at. So kind of interesting. I mean, I did give them access to like Trust MMR and stuff, but maybe I should say like look at other stuff. Security questionnaire autopilot, software that auto answers customer security questionnaires. That sounds dangerous as hell. No legal stuff basically. Freight exception list. Business system for delayed. Yeah. Warranty and returns intelligence. I mean, these just sound so crap. No, these are all terrible ideas. You need to come up with ones that are actually realistic. So like a security questionnaire is not realistic because we're going to run into compliance issues. Freight exception is not realistic. Neither is multi-location reputation stuff or warranty timelines. Please come up with some interesting SaaS ideas. Again, look at the website Trust MMR that I gave you access to. Also do some more research on potential opportunities. They need to be like small and realistic businesses. So that's Codex, right? Yeah. You have to tell it's Codex because it's not as good as a response as Claude. Never reassign something to me until actually no, that's fine. I should have probably reassigned it to the CEO. I think I can kick it off, can't I? Right, heartbeat. It should be no to do. No. Right. Hopefully that will pick it back up. Right. How are we looking here then? What's it come up with? Full strategy directly in the issue. Okay. Execution, executive decision. 1 permanent media company, shared infrastructure, and 4 vertical brands. Okay. AI operator brief, founder signal, cipher current, field manual. The other thing is I'm getting them to do the same thing, which might be a bit crap. Maybe I'll get Claude. Maybe I'll get Claude to do these ones, and then I'll get Codex to come up with some entirely new new verticals. Shall I? Has anyone got any ideas of what we should get them to write content about? Okay, actually, I want you to come up with entirely new verticals, please, rather than these ones. So entirely new, entirely on you to come up with the ideas. I might keep the crypto one though, as I feel like that's one where it can probably just be not an issue to have multiple ones. And I feel like crypto is such an easy way to start making money. But let's keep the crypto one. So come up with 4 more ideas. Okay. I think I'm not helping the agents really. It's kind of my current thinking. I'm being a bit of an annoyance really. But I think they need a lot more guiding than the kind of zero human thing kind of implies really. What it is, monitor competitive pricing pages and alert on price plan. I mean, it's, yeah. The SAS changelog to social is kind of an interesting one. Yeah. Broken links, no. Pragmatic internal linking, no. Niche directory revenue to work quite. Businesses, paywalls, listing upgrades, and sponsor spots. Niche directory job boards opportunities. I don't quite get what that actually means. That one I quite like. Okay, I quite like this idea. So we can go ahead with that one. But we need to come up with some more ideas. Again, I would recommend that you look at Trust MMR, look at ones that are potentially successful. Maybe we can go in a different vertical or a different approach or better marketing or something like that. But your current ideas are just not particularly good. For example, an A/B thing, it's just never going to work because there's a million A/B tools already. Like linking for SEO stuff, it's just not going to work. Trying to get that kind of stuff working and sold is just such a difficult thing. And I don't really see how pricing page diff tracking is going to be a thing. Like, it's not often that products update their pages, and you realistically know your direct competitors, so it takes like 2 seconds. It's not worth the money for that. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh and should let it run with it, but I kind of don't want to just waste like the point of it really. Like, it just seems weird to let it build something that I know is never going to work. Okay. Business plan generator, AI Notion Business OS. Oh, well, that could be kind of interesting. AI SEO, enter target keyword, get full content brief, structure heading, questions to answer. I mean, that could be good. Agency client portal, no. AI email writer, no. Subscription recovery tool, no. Okay, so let's come up with a newsletter idea. This is not the publishing one, is it? No. I just don't think any of the, like, I just don't think any of them are going to be. No, I mean, actually, can we go ahead with the social clip one? Maybe we can positioning it as taking long form content and trimming it down into short form content. There is stuff we can do around that, so let's explore that one and go ahead with it. Just to see where it gets to. I mean, okay, is that still working on something? Yeah, there's such crap ideas. Affiliate program. No, again, like all of those ideas are not good at all. Can we be a bit more unique, a bit more interesting? Stuff like App Store release notes localizer is just like the market is going to be so small for that. It's such a pointless little tool. Community Insights Digest. It's interesting, but it's never going to make money and it's going to be so difficult to build. Like MicroSAS onboarding pack builder. Again, it's just not going to be a viable business, really. Do more in-depth, better research, please. I guarantee this is Codex, right? Because yeah, it's just not very good. Okay. So yeah, so far I'm not really getting that far ahead with this zero human company thing. Okay, I need to assign that to bloody CEO now. Right. Revised longevity. I mean, it's kind of like the same idea as the other bloody agent. Resilience economy. Yeah, I mean, let's say go for it. Why not? Okay, they are all approved. Please move ahead with your plans and building the products, etc. Okay, well, so that one's doing stuff. Okay, yeah. Actually, let me make sure that it's not going to suggest ideas that names and stuff. One thing you must make sure to do is to check that the names for each of the newsletters, etc., are available. Same for the websites, etc., rather than just coming up with names. You need to do some actual research and make sure that it's available. Okay. So where are we? This one in review, right? I need to assign it to the CEO again. Right. Okay, what ideas does it come up with this time? Expansion of changelog to one release note, role-specific messaging for new users, paying users, churn, risk users. Oh, that's kind of interesting. I'd say let's just merge Okay, can we just merge 1 and 2 together then, maybe? Track campaign, performance. What's this? Yeah, okay, maybe that one we can go with. Microsoft's growth teardown engine. Automated weekly teardown of onboarding, pricing. No. App review, revenue, recovery, Copilot. Converts App Store review themes. No, crap. Converts ad performance. No, I don't like any of those other ideas. maybe we can clone Social Kit off of. I don't know. I do like the idea of doing Social Kit just for my own use. Actually, I don't want to pay for it. I think Social Kit's one, right? It's for sale. Yeah, I was going to get it to clone that as well. See how far I can get. I think we should clone this one and see how far we can get and be more focused on end users. Obviously, we can offer an API, but I think if we're less dev focused, we might be able to get some success there. Again, you also need to come up with another few ideas that are actually interesting and good opportunities. Okay, so that's in progress. So yeah, in theory, like these CEOs can create their own agents, like as a hire if they need to. So this one's actually doing some work, which is good. I don't know what's been assigned, but it's got 3 live things. I don't know. Okay, so it's launching some stuff, which is cool. Claude's still researching, that's still researching. That one's launching. This one is still doing some researchy stuff. Okay. So yeah, other things, I mean, like, so openly.bet, I think I've got the issue fixed now. So hopefully the next round of games, it will, not those ones, but the Premier League ones. I've disabled the Champions League ones just for now because we don't have enough data on them. But hopefully, so Monday, so March 15th, hopefully they will actually work this time. I've not really done any work on the content generation stuff. I need to get back onto that and that product and stuff. I don't even know where it currently sits. It's been a while since. I mean, it looks like it's just, yeah, so it's still not getting any. Even though I've got feeds set up, it doesn't seem to be actually like doing something, but it's not passing them on to beyond ingested, basically. So I need to work out what's going on there. Okay, and one thing I wanted to do was get Discord set up with Paperclip in a kind of automated way. It doesn't have like a plugin or anything, but I can probably just have it as a webhook or something. Yeah. Okay, well, can you please go and research the Paperclip API endpoints rather than just guessing based on other things? seems to be doing that a lot recently. It's just like, rather than going to look at the documentation or like asking a clarifying question, it's just like, oh, I've just guessed. And you're like, well, it's wrong. What are you doing? Okay, so Claude has kicked off Social Clip, Autonomous HQ, and the AI Content Agency as autonomous businesses. We will see how they go. Codex Publishing needs me to do something, and it's failed. Okay, I get failing quite a lot when I was doing it the other day as well. This one is just stopped in review. All 5 brand companies, brands, new names identified, block, report, revise per report feedback. Makina, chain brief, the cache. Build brief, longevity brief. We shouldn't be doing .co.uk domains. Like the fact that I'm based in the UK, we should be aiming for UK, US, Australia, etc. Not just UK-based things, please. You would have thought that if it was, as a CEO, it might work that one out, and not. Please ensure that the suggested product names are not currently taken. So domain name, Twitter account, all those things, etc. Critical, that's the CEO. Yeah, this feels very game-like currently, rather than it actually being potentially creating companies and all that kind of stuff. Which in some ways is a good thing, like if it can gamify this kind of stuff, that's interesting, but can we actually convert any of this into real businesses, real revenue, real users? We will see. Don't really have particular faith in it. It's good that this one, so this is Claude, has hired some other people. So product engineer, content lead, sales lead, which is good. None of the other ones are that far ahead. Let's do some twitting, shall we? Playing around with paperclip again, have 4 agents running with multiple companies, trying to explore what we can build. Can I share it? Not that I have any followers, but oh, someone liked 2 of my posts. Thank you. I don't think we've got any followers really on this one. I've got 1 follower. Oh, 2 followers now. Nice. We've doubled. Amazing. Okay. So this one, I'm guessing it's with me. So yeah, to be honest, the idea of 0 human is just, I think, not great really. It's definitely 1 human and multiple AIs. Yeah. Additional opportunities, better plus more interesting. TikTok comment intelligence studio. Signal from explore. Okay. Reddit distribution membership plus tooling. From launch club listing. I don't know what that one is. Lead response conversion. I hate all this. Mobile app prototype to launch. Yeah, hate those kind of ideas. What's this one then? Reddit marketing done for you. It's a lot of monthly revenue. Okay, yeah, let's go with the first three. But we needed another idea as well. The mobile app prototype is just. Actually, yeah, let's just go with all. No. We need an idea. Number 4 needs a different idea. You'll blow through your budget because to do the app one, you need a developer account, which is half your budget already. So we need a new idea for that one. Okay, at least this one is actually doing something. Okay, hire 3 agents. All right. Oh, I don't think we should be going with Ghost Pro, right? I think we can use free newsletters. I think we can also build like a Discord community and those kind of things. Might be a better way to do it. Yeah, I can create you a Stripe account. I can create you a Gumroad, etc. account. You just need to let me know what they are. All stuff needs to be committed to Git. You should always have access to GitHub and the Git token on the box, so make sure that's all happening. Create a new repo per project, please, or per company. Okay, that's fine. That's still going. So that's still going. This one is blocked, I think. No, that one's still going. Knowledge. I've propagated the required requirement into execution. Okay, so what are there issues? Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I don't think this one's doing anything, right? Okay, yeah. I mean, you need to start building these things. I will provide all the domains, etc. But we need to start building product. Like, it can't be just sat here blocked. Anytime you're blocked, you need to be reaching out to me, and you should still be doing other things as well, as there's lots to do. Yeah. Comment. So yeah, one criticism of the UI so far is that it's not great for this kind of thing. It's just like, and the edges just don't kind of keep going. If they get blocked or something, they just stop. So not great. Okay, yeah, I mean that's your job basically. So keep going, start building stuff, coming up with different names, etc. If you need to reach out into the real world and grab stuff, let me know and I can do that all for you. And please don't set stuff to done when it's clearly not done. Like, you still need to come up with different names. You need to start doing stuff, creating the companies, building the products. Okay, at least this one has 3 projects going. Again, it's just kind of stopped though. This is what I don't understand. Like, okay, this one is still doing stuff right. Okay, good. Yep, go ahead. You can do this. Remember, all projects need to be committed to Git. You have access to Git on the box, and you should have access to the Git token. 1 repository per project, please. Okay, at least this one's created stuff. Build phase 1. All right. We definitely need to gonna like prompt it to not write AI slot basically as well. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but we'll have to explore. I want to try and work out why this. I probably need to upgrade from the free fly stuff to be honest. I'm pretty sure they do have access to the Git token. Let me just go off screen 2 seconds. Let me give them the token again then. Developer settings, personal access tokens. Regenerate token, no expiration. Regenerate. Okay, I can come back on screen now. Cool. Okay, you should have access to GitHub now, so you can go ahead and do that. The GitHub token is on the box as an environment variable. Again, things like Stripe and Gumroad shouldn't be blockers for you. You should be able to do other stuff without those while I get those all set up for you. Okay, we are absolutely not using WordPress. You can go ahead and create your own static website with good SEO, etc. There's loads of tools out there to do that. I'll go ahead and create all those accounts for you for Beehive, etc. You can keep going until those are created and do other stuff, and I'll give you access to those in a bit. Okay, yeah, so I need to go create all those accounts and stuff, which I can do. It just seems to get blocked on stuff, though, is what I don't understand. Like, rather than continuing, like, building the articles, writing the software and stuff, like, the first blocker, it just stops. Okay, so we should have Git projects now for that, then. Nope. You have access to create the Git repositories yourself. You have the Git token in the box and all the Git CLI stuff that you need. Again, if you need me to do something, you need to put it to blocked and assign it to me. So far, I mean, Claude is way better than Codex from what I'm seeing here. Like, Codex seems to just get stuck straight away on stuff. So yeah, so that's Claude. Only one instance has hired other people, created other agents. None of the other ones have, which is kind of interesting. They do have the ability to hire themselves, yeah. I said don't use that, didn't I? Okay, so I need to go and get those stuff. I don't know why it wants to use Ghost Pro for everything. Like, what this is. Okay, because it's got like paid subscriptions, advanced analytics. Okay, well, if that's what it wants, then I'll go ahead and get it for it, I guess. It's the boss, not me. So the 4 deliverables. What are the 4 deliverables then? Content strategy, editorial angle, 5 content series, 4-week calendar, company research, 10 autonomous companies profiled, inaugural newsletter, issues, subject, the companies know when it's running, platform setup. Okay, yeah, I'll go set all those things up for you. So other things we definitely need to think about though are like Twitter accounts, how we're going to get promotion, etc. Can you reach out to these companies and get some kind of input from them? All these kind of things. Okay, so that needs me to go and do stuff. Oh, I said don't use WordPress. Oh, never want to use WordPress. Absolutely terrible. Okay, yeah, I'll go sort out the domains. Again, holding name company, it's your decision to make that. And then we're not using WordPress, so we don't need WordPress credentials. Reach out to the founding engineer about that one. Okay, so it's already come up with some articles. EDC, Automotive Edition, Audio and Home Tech, Outdoor and Travel. So it's really like SEO focused on that. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I think I just need to go and create loads of accounts now. I think that's the thing I have to end up doing. So annoying there's no way to do that programmatically. I guess, yeah, that'd be bot heaven, wouldn't it? Okay, so that's... So this is Codex, definitely. It's just stuck again. I mean, that's just not true. What are you on about? Oh, GitHub's not installed. GitHub CLI. Don't think I've got Brew installed on here. But... we do. I know. apt install. Is it Homebrew? Let's ask Claude, shall we? I'm pretty sure I did install GitHub. Okay, we're getting that GitHub is not installed on the box. I think it's a user permission issue. No, it's just not. Okay, no, GitHub CLI is just not installed on the box. what? This is a separate thing. I want to install the GitHub CLI. How do I do it on the box and give access to the user? Okay, I should get GitHub going. Do you know, guys, I'm actually going to wrap up the stream for today. I'm not feeling too great. So thanks for watching, guys. Not the best stream by any means. But yeah, I'm not feeling too great. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up today.